Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I'd do a bit more of a sit-down chat type video about my own life, my life at university, my progress with this YouTube channel, and some general updates. So if you happen to see my last video, I finally applied to the Royal Academy of Engineering's scholarship program, and that meant doing an online application. I filmed a YouTube video that I put on this channel, and I made a blog post about it, and I can link that below. Overall, I was quite happy with the result, and I managed to frame it in a way that even if I don't manage to get the scholarship, the progress that I've made with editing videos like these, and just sort of laying out my thoughts, reflecting about how I want to progress in my career, it's really helped me so much to the point where I'd still see it as a win even if I don't get it. A lot of what I said in that video actually related to the goals I had with this channel. So educating engineering students, teaching them about advice I've learned throughout my career so far, things about soft skills and all of that. And so with my plans to get consistent with this channel over the next year, I'm actually really excited for what's to come. It links in quite well with something I've noticed as I've gone through uni around this gap between what students are looking to get to optimize their learning process, specifically in engineering, and what lecturers are providing with lectures, tutorials, and the like. I definitely say that lecturers' teaching styles vary a lot between modules, but overall, there are definitely trends where some styles, some methods make more sense to students than others, and some ways of conveying that really technical information just go down really well, both for myself and with other engineers in my cohort. So a big part of what I'm trying to do through this YouTube channel, and generally throughout my career, is to find ways of getting that technical information across in a way that makes sense to students. And not only that, but the soft skills sorts of stuff as well, how to be a good leader, how to work in a team, even the small stuff like how to get internships or which companies to look for depending on what you're interested in. In other news, I've been experimenting with TikTok for about a year now, making random sort of funny engineering-based videos, poking fun at things in university, in lectures, specifically in engineering. I filmed another one today, and it's actually really nice to share that content online and see that other engineering students are laughing at it in the same way, because it's the kind of thing that if I didn't make those videos, I would just be laughing at it anyway within lectures with my friends. But actually putting it online on TikTok or wherever, and getting to see other people getting the same enjoyment out of it, it's a nice feeling. Another massive win for me last month in January was finally finishing my semester 1 exams. I had 10 exams to pass, and the last 5 were pretty much back to back, which was quite stressful. But I'm just relieved they're over mainly. And now that I'm in semester 2 and I've started with my lectures, I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen. At the time I'm recording this, I'm 3 days into the semester, so just come back from break really, met all my friends again, started some of my new modules, and it's quite exciting. Yesterday I had my first Project Kestrel meeting after the break as well. If you don't know what Kestrel is, it's a student project of around about 50 or so members, and we're working to design drones for humanitarian aid and medical emergency type contexts. So as the avionics lead of the team, I'm in charge of putting together all of the electronics of the drone and coordinating that with all the sub-teams. And we were straight into work yesterday because this semester we have a lot of work to do. We've gotten to the manufacturing and integration stage of the project now, which is essentially where we stop designing, we put the pencils down and we say, here's what we have so far, it's time to make it. And so we focus on collecting all the components, all the materials we need to put together that drone, and then putting together the structures and avionics separately, and then melding them together so they have a final finished product ready. It definitely helps that one of my modules at uni this semester is basically doing the exact same thing, designing a quad plane that has VTOL, or vertical takeoff and landing, and horizontal flight capabilities. So the way it works is, starts off on the ground, it uses the 4 VTOL motors to take off vertically, and then transitions into fixed wing flight like a normal plane. I'd say there's definitely a lot to do for both of those projects, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's genuinely really rewarding work, and I get a lot of enjoyment even out of the communication process between team members, sort of finding ways to make the team work well together, work at their best, and get communication across properly. Something else I've remembered that I also want to address in this video, which is kind of an elephant in the room if you've watched my other videos, is around the lack of a travel vlog covering the second day of the conference from last year, September now. I actually managed to get around to uploading all the footage, getting to the point of editing and putting stuff together for it. But to be completely honest, as a beginner in video editing, it became this massive mountain for me mentally to get the motivation to put everything together and spend the full, 2-3 hours on it to get it into a travel vlog style video that's fully finished. And as a result, I've kind of left it for a while now. Something I've learned as I've watched other creators talk about these videos and make these videos is that when you're starting out, the focus should be on getting going before you get good. So focusing on quantity rather than quality of your videos. And I definitely fell into the trap of trying to make my vlogs as well edited and seamless and just putting everything together as possible. And although that travel vlog was really satisfying to put together, I still feel that to keep myself going with videos, I just need to actually make the process more frictionless, which in this case literally just means sitting down with this camera here and having a sit-down chat with you guys. I think in the future I might still return to the footage, give it a proper look, because the conference was actually really good, and I think there's a lot of information and a lot of advice there that I could give that would help you guys, help other students. So I'll probably return to it at some point, but just for the time being, I'm going to focus on making more of these sorts of videos to finally get going, basically. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this style of video, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye.